Hello, Squid Squad. I'm trying to pull up the video right now. I don't see it. I do not see it. I do not see it. I don't see it yet. I'm refreshing. We have 5.3K subscribers on this channel. Is that going down since?
It has. Darn it, we forgot to take a thumbnail.
Use the same thumbnail from last time. Because we're wearing this. Well, I'm wearing the same thing, but you have the guitar again.
How do we do? We want to change the title? It's the same title too.
Well, you're seeing it. Oh, okay.
We can't change it in real time.
What if we have? Okay, Chen. I have an idea. Are you ready?
Yes.
Because no one's ever done this. Chen, you're either ready or you're not, because I know I don't have your attention.
Ready?
What if we are the first channel ever? From now on, every single one of our videos has the exact same thumbnail and exact same title. And it's that.
We finally found the thing. That's
and it's that. And it's creating a song on the live stream, and we just keep that same thumbnail.
But
hello, Kimmy. Hello, a purple dinosaur.
Would we always actually be doing that though? In this hypothetical
Sometimes
situation,
we create a 15-second song.
That would be very interesting. I definitely like that title. The thumbnail might get old though. Like if we took a specific thumbnail.
We gotta do the same thumbnail. Yeah, specific thumbnail.
But like the one that we used yesterday and today, that's annoying. But if we made a specific one, that could be cool.
Hello, Caro Maz. Caro Maz?
Trying to find the stream now. I left it for a moment. View channel.
I'm coming after whoever.
Oh, it worked. I changed the title.
You changed it?
Yeah, if you refresh it, it has.
We're trending, and then put hashtag trending #1. Chent, today we're gonna do a little bit of Would You Rather, and I have a Would You Rather for you. Let me know when you're ready, and then I'll lay it on you.
I am ready.
All right, Chent. Would you rather? A, can you please mute that?
I got it.
Okay. Would you rather, and this is a relationship question, Chent. You know, those are the hardest ones.
Yes.
Would you rather cheat on your significant other, and I mean you right now, you cheat on your significant other, then have to be apologetic and have to be like, bro, I'm sorry, like, and making it up to them like forever and on out? Or would you rather have them cheat on you? You have to learn to forgive them, but then later on, like, anytime an argument comes up, you'd be like, well, you know, you already know what you did to me, so you're wrong. And be able to lord it over them.
I guess I'd have to go with the first one because I know this lady.
Yeah.
No, never mind. Oh, I didn't know that was possible. Okay. The reason I would go with the first one is like my securing the bystander explanation.
Securing the bystander.
So the reason why you could use your significant other to secure the bystander is because them experiencing physical pain momentarily.
No, that's emotional pain that never goes away.
Oh, well, you'll see.
Okay.
That's even...
That makes it better?
Yeah, well, that kind of pain's even... Okay, so like the physical pain that the person would receive if they're the bystander, they'd rather receive that pain than have to see the person they love receiving physical pain. So you're doing them a favor by making them receive the punches in that situation. In this situation you're talking about... Hold on, I might have been backwards.
Yeah, I think you're backwards. I think you're backwards.
Let me see. Hold on, in this situation... Oh, okay. So it is backwards. It depends on how you look at it. Because in this situation, I'm saying I would take one for the team. Get in the DMs.
Kate Upton, you're finally your moment of like you're gonna live your fantasy.
I still don't understand that.
I mean, who does? But.
And then let her be able to just rain down on me forever and hold that over me. Let her win the arguments.
Wow, really?
Let her pick the new carpet color. Let her, choose what's for dinner or whatever. I messed up. Hurt me.
I see what you're doing.
You have whatever you want.
I see what you're doing.
I'm a monster.
You just want.
Let her live.
Okay.
I'll be the.
You're bad,
preacher.
Chen. You're bad.
I'll be the creature.
No, you're bad. You just want a night with Kate, and I see what you're doing.
But the other way around, then I'd be able to
That's
lord it
what
over
I'm
the person
talking
forever, and I wouldn't do that.
Ultimate Chen.
I wouldn't do that to somebody.
Unlimited power.
I wouldn't do that. There's too much love there. I would take one for the team. Do the thing.
What if you fall in love with Kate? And you were like, I thought there wasn't more to you beyond the physical, but you're complex. And when I write songs around you, they just become amazing. And you love all the same music that I do. And I know you would be the perfect mother.
I would never be able to be with anyone like me. My wife is the polar opposite.
Oh,
of me.
yeah. But then, so what if Kate is even more polar opposite than you?
Okay, and I'm only going there because she's a model and she's opened herself up to this. I don't think she's physically attractive in any form. That's what she is, isn't she? That's how she makes her living.
I mean,
I think she's acted, but because she's a model.
Chen, all people are beautiful. What are you talking about? She's not attractive. I think,
like I said, the only reason I feel okay saying that is because she's like, I'm a model.
Is she a model?
When you put yourself,
I thought she was a golfer or something.
Maybe she got too old. I don't know. But once you put yourself out there, then it's like, hey, you chose this life. It's like when you know someone that thinks they're really good looking and they start acting like it, then it allows you to
So you would rather
scrutinize
choose
them.
you cheat than your significant other cheat?
Yes, because I would want to put that person in the situation where they could live a good life and just coast and make me do whatever. And
I got it. How about this?
I'd have to suffer forever for it.
You know what? You cheated, but fine. Talking about it when they started the stream. It's a would you rather. I think, Buy Horses is trying to figure out how we got on this. we were trying to do a would you rather, and I got Vincent, and hello, Annie. Thank you for joining. And so Vincent just answered. He would rather cheat on his significant other than them cheat on him.
Only because of the repercussions. Because
what if you cheating them breaks them forever, and then them cheating on you breaks you forever? So you'd rather have them cheat? No. I'm talking about. But I thought you loved them and you didn't want them to go through all the suffering.
Well, if she's gonna be a cheater, I'm gonna do it first.
I knew it. We got down to it. Oh, okay, Chan. You've revealed your true colors.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn. Chan, I have another one.
Yes.
Would you rather do would you rathers or do your song?
Would you rathers?
You really?
Yeah.
You heard it, people. He wants to do would you rathers instead of his song.
Would you rather live happily ever after with your favorite romance novel hero? Do you even know any romance novels?
Romance novel.
Or would you live happily ever after with your favorite movie or TV show hero? I don't think that's a good question. Any books you've ever read, novels, comics, whatever, would you rather spend the rest of your life happily ever after with one of those characters or from someone from TV or a movie? I think that's so obvious. Who's going to win from a book over TV and movies? You want to, well.
Oh, gotcha there, huh? Gotcha. You didn't see that coming.
But he's in a romantic way.
Oh, well, there's the love. I mean, it depends on what kind of romance. Can there be a platonic romance? Well, Jesus wants a marriage with everyone. So, the body of Christ. So, I win.
That's
that was an epic. Chen, was that an epic answer?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Wow. Kimmy Cup is driving but listening. Let's fool her. All right, Chen, watch. In half a mile, make a right turn. Oh, hey, Aisha retracted her message. Okay. Thank you for explaining that. I don't read romance novels. Hey, there are some good book heroes. I have another one, Chen.
Yes.
Would you really rather not do your music and then keep doing Would You Rather? That's my second question to you.
Wait. I would rather do the we could do both maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe segment this.
Who is Dean Winchester? Do you know who that is?
Is that in the chat?
Dean Winchester is a fictional character and one of the 3 protagonists of the American television drama series Supernatural. He is portrayed primarily by Jensen Ackles. I guess that's who By Horses wants. It might be her supernatural crush.
Who's Dean and Sam? They're the guys from Supernatural. What?
You want to see
crazy.
them?
It just said in the Would You Rather right now, would you rather be with Dean or Sam?
No! I would rather be with
Who
Sam.
Did she say? She said Dean?
I'd rather be with Sam than be with Dean because...
I wasn't even paying attention to what you were doing. I just kept seeing Dean and Sam.
By Horses already claims the other one, so... Oh, I guess this is it. Wait, save Dean? Okay, I don't know who I'm looking at right now, but I'll do the one that By Horses doesn't want.
Would you rather work a minimum wage job for the rest of your life or live in the wilderness for the rest of your life?
Oh, minimum wage job for the rest of my life or live in the wilderness for the rest of my life? Can I be paid minimum wage to be a movie director? And then does that count?
Ooh.
And
I think that can count. It's just minimum wage, anything.
As long as I like the job, I think I'll choose that over the wilderness. Unless, because it says I have to live in the wilderness for the rest of my life. So then that means I can't stay long term in society. I have to keep going back.
Yeah, because you'd go watch a movie. You'd go to
Unless I
McDonald's,
bring society to the wilderness.
You're always finding these technicalities.
But because you gotta make the life you want, champ. But I think I'll do the minimum wage thing, but I'll pick a good job. Like a job that I like.
Now, what if it kind of is supposed to be implicated that minimum wage job, you're gonna have to work at like Kohl's?
Let's see. If I work at Kohl's, because the thing is, you're either stuck in the minimum wage job. It doesn't mean you're stuck your whole life in the minimum wage job, and you're stuck your whole life in the wilderness.
I think we could give a little freedom to the wilderness one. You could leave the wilderness to like have your day, but you have to like sleep there and stuff. And like,
but you can't go more than like a week outside of the wilderness, because you literally have to spend the rest of your life in the wilderness. So you cannot stay long term in a city or something. You can't.
Oh yeah, no. You have to like you wake up in the wilderness, you go get a pizza, and you come back to the wilderness and go to sleep.
Now, I don't know. I don't know if I have internet there. I don't know if I have technology.
You're like a castaway.
I'm a castaway.
You don't have your phone or anything.
Oh, I'll die in a week. I'll choose the middle. I'll choose the minimum wage. Minimum wage job.
I want to get rid of this thing all the time.
And here's how I know you actually don't. I know that you actually don't want to get rid of it. Like, ask me how I know that you actually don't want to get rid of it.
Hold on, let me try to think if I know what you're gonna say.
Okay. Be like, Alex, but how do you know that I'm lying that I actually don't want to get rid of my phone?
I don't know what. I'm so sure in how I feel. I don't even know what you could say.
Because if you didn't want it, Chant, you wouldn't have it. You can get phones that are flip phones that text. So, all right?
Oh, you know why I got a smartphone in the first place?
I don't know.
Because of where we were working. I always needed GPS. When we went on all the remotes and stuff, I would get lost all the time. See? And I got it just for directions because I needed a GPS.
So you do want it for directions.
I guess I just don't want to be one of those. I don't always want to be like Facebook, Instagram. I hate that. But it does come in handy to have a smartphone.
So you actually like the smartphone?
I don't. I hate that I need it. I don't like it. There's
you don't need Instagram, Facebook.
The only reason I have them is because of MMA.
You don't need a job that
I don't
requires
use them personally.
That. You could be a truck driver.
I mean, if I could just be like a writer, like if the animation thing takes off and I could just write, they'll never see my face again. Like I'll just write.
So you'll never do Voto, and if we get a contract with Netflix, you won't be a Mexican superstar.
I don't think I would.
Action hero.
If I could make as much money writing,
I know when you're lying now, Champ. So like I understand what you're saying, and I understand when you're telling the truth and when you're not.
Because I look at it like this. Let's say I could be the next Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Or the next writer who you don't even know what he looks like.
Yeah.
I think I would choose that because, like, let's say...
But you choose to get in front of a live stream every single day.
Well, this is different. Like, when I said they'll never see me again, I said that wrong. I meant the Voto audience.
It's not different.
Because these are, like, the little friends, the little group. not the people that we have to.
So you're not trying to
perform
make
for.
this grow more than 100 views.
It's weird
Ever.
because I wanted to, but at the same time, it's like if and when it did, it won't have like the same charm, the same little homegrown group feeling. Then it becomes like Voto, where now it's the pressure to perform.
You don't like. So here's what you don't like. You don't like the pressures, but you love your phone, and here's the thing: if you don't like it, then get rid of it.
Okay.
You don't need it. You don't need your phone right now.
Well, I'm too paranoid. If my wife couldn't call me at any second, I couldn't
Get a flip phone.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. Because the only reason I currently had one, but it's like not realistic in our current situation. Like, unless I just decidedly like wasn't working with Voto anymore, I still need this. Because at any moment we post Connor, and then I have to be interacting.
You don't have to do that. Then if you don't like it, you'll go get a different job that makes you never have to have a phone around.
Yeah, but nothing. The way I've lived my life, there's nothing else I could do right now that would allow me to keep. I mean, I'd have to like live.
So
in the
you
wilderness.
actually want to do something else?
Well, I mean, the way it's been, I don't think anyone would say the day to day is like ideal. It's not fun. It's not fulfilling.
Well, you don't have to do it.
But I mean, you feel the same, right? It's not. It's not what we hope it'll be at some point.
But to me, it's a joy. The whole thing.
But are you clashing like the perspective that you choose to have of being optimistic and being positive with like reality and like, oh, this subjectively isn't fun. I'm not sleeping. I'm not living well. I'm not eating right. This is overwhelming. There's too much.
But is this what we chose? There's no reason to complain.
Yeah, but that's like, again, I think it's your perspective at play. Because that's like telling a prostitute, this is what you chose. You should love it. It's like, yeah, I did this 'cause I kinda
I would
had
tell
to.
them, this is what you chose. You know that you got to get out of this life. But I mean, like, it might be harder than that for them to get out of that life, especially if there's other people involved. But I would say, like, you can leave it anytime you want. That's why if someone tells me they hate a phone and they keep having a phone, I'm like, well, you obviously don't.
Would you say that you would have to think differently if you had a wife and kids, because then you can't at that point really just tell someone, well, then don't do that, because then they'll be jobless and they have like responsibilities.
Have a flip phone.
No, but I mean, like, to tell someone, well, if you don't like your job, just leave it. Like, not everyone can just do that.
Everyone can do that.
But would you say it's easier
Give me
for a bachelor to tell
put a
that
situation
to
together where someone can't do that.
Let's say someone has 5 kids and
5
they're married,
kids,
and a
yeah.
bachelor tells them leave their job. It's kind of like,
okay, let's go into their. Well, we have to go
same.
into the details. What are their finances? Can they risk not spending anything for the next year, being able to save up enough at least for maybe so that they could survive 2 months?
Most likely not.
They can't.
Okay,
how about this? All right.
Do you know people personally that have that much savings that they could just like not work for a year?
How about this? Okay. Let's go back to that family. But there's no situation where you could say, unless like they're in slavery, all right? Any situation they can get out of it. That guy and that woman, I bet they may not be working on the weekends. They can go to yard sales. They can go and find things and then flip them, make a few $100 every weekend, enough for them to now be able to make a savings. Within a year, they have enough saved up.
Do they have kids?
They have kids, yeah.
So
have the kids help
they
with
work their day jobs.
No, have the kids help with the
So
the
now
kids
their
will probably
kids are
know.
employees.
No,
That's
the
a
kids,
horrible childhood.
No, wait, that's a good way for them to learn money. That's our childhood. What are you talking
they're
about?
working from the age of 7?
That's how I grew up, making pottery, like with my mom, and doing cakes with my mom.
Now, would you say that that's why it's easy for you to say this to me now? Because when I was 7, I was playing Nintendo.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
I was lazy.
So that's what I'm saying. You're looking at the situation wrong, because you can actually get out of it.
Would you say that you're projecting your childhood onto me?
No. I'm projecting reality onto any situation. You can get yourself out of it. Whatever the situation is, you can get yourself out of it.
But would you at least say that your general positive...
How about this?
I can solve anything.
You say...
kind of...
I've heard you say you can solve anything.
Huh?
You can solve anything.
But that's what I'm saying. That's usually your outlook. Anything could be fixed.
Anything can be
So
fixed.
would you say that sometimes that contaminates like real circumstances?
In what? We just brought up a circumstance and we worked our way out of it. That
Like,
was it. That
let's say
person was
right
able to
now,
leave their job.
I told let's say my wife hates my job, and I
Yeah.
go home and tell her, oh, that's cool, just quit it.
Oh, your wife hates your job?
That would really make things crumble.
Have your wife hates
She
your job?
hates her job.
I have an idea for you. Do you want me to? But like, it's hard to get into.
It's
specifics.
funny though, because like if you sat down across from me and her, inside she'd be like, "This is ridiculous."
No.
But to you, you'd be like, "You guys are crazy. This
But
is
how
easy." But we'd be like, "You're crazy."
If you no, I'm talking about what's realistic. Emotionally, whatever you want to do, that's up to you. Can I give you an example of how your wife can quit your job? And then tell me if this is at least facts. Okay? Let's forget about emotions and what you want to do. Facts. Okay.
I think
what you guys can do is move into a smaller apartment, have the kids share one room and say, kids, what we're going to do is we're trying to lower every single bill that we have that's coming in. So we're going to maybe have one car now. We're going to sell this truck or something that we have that's old. We're going to sell all these, everything that we can. We're going to put the perfect yard sale together, whatever. Move into a smaller apartment and say, kids, it's only going to be for a year. And the reason why it's only going to be for a year is because every single month, now that this apartment is less, it's this much less than the house was, we're going to be putting that little bit aside so that I have a month or two saved up so that I can quit my job in a year and have a month or two of looking for a job, and I should be able to find something at that point. That's realistic.
That would also be assuming that we have the work experience, the education, some kind of credentials.
She does.
Well,
she's been at that place.
Well, she has the work experience, but she ended up at that job through not because of her education. It was because of a person.
Yeah, but now she has the experience. The education doesn't matter.
She recently tried to get a job where that came into play.
Oh, really?
So they want to see it on paper.
Oh, they want to see like
how much experience she has.
Well, guess what? She'll find another place that doesn't care about that. There's different businesses. And then different hiring. And guess what? If she tries to hire at that place again and that manager is now gone and someone else comes in that doesn't have those same kind of preconceived notions of education and can see that her work experience actually makes her qualified, then she'll get it. Now, if she tried one spot, fine, they didn't like her. If she tried 10 spots, fine, they didn't like her. She can try 100. But what she's doing with moving into the apartment and taking and saving up money for that year is saying, hey, I'm going to give myself 2 months. I can apply to who knows how many jobs in those 2 months.
But do you think that's a little too easy to, I mean, there's a lot of people in that
But if you
situation.
really want to get out of that, I'm just saying, if you really want to get out of that situation, guess what? You're going to do everything you can to get out of that situation. If you don't want to get out of that situation, guess what? You're going to be lethargic and you're not going to be doing the actions.
But it's like no one else cares about our situation. Like you can't expect the guy who's hiring to care about your personal situation.
Who cares? I don't care about our situation.
Yeah, so what I mean by that is like the world doesn't care that I want to get hired. Maybe someone else will get hired.
No, but what I'm saying is out of 100 companies that do what she does
for a job.
No, but out of 100 companies that do what she does, she just needs one of them to actually think that her actual work experience counts for something above whatever she's missing when it comes to credentials. She just needs one person.
But if there's 100 employers, you don't think there's like 1,000 people trying to get that spot, and maybe they'll have her experience and the credentials? Like when I was looking for a job and ended up at that restaurant, I applied everywhere. The places you think anyone would get a job at, like a 15-year-old could get a job at.
You might have been overqualified for it. You might have been over.
I tried everything though. I was trying video production companies, marketing companies, Home Depot, like the whole spectrum.
Yeah.
Nothing. I just think I guess.
Here's the thing. There's like.
You have to live. I think when you're a parent, and maybe you agree with this and you think this is an ugly choice, but it's like you live for yourself or you live for your kids. And for us, it's like
you have to live for your kids.
We could like.
Let me ask you,
want to give them the best, and we suffer for it.
You say this a lot, like whenever we're talking about like finances. You know how like me and JP will be at the office till like 2 a.m. and everything.
Yeah.
And you're like, you know what, man? If I was a bachelor, man, I'd be doing that all the time. Like, tell me what something you'd be doing as a bachelor. Like when it comes to all this creativity, tell me about like how that would free you up.
One of the things that kind of hurts me creatively is I'm most creative at like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I can't do that now. My peak hours, I can't because I need to get up and get the kids ready for school and take them to school. So then, I mean, if I were a bachelor, I'd go to sleep when I wanted and I'd wake up when I wanted. So
but would you be creating all the time?
I believe I would. Every second.
Yeah.
And now it's like when I go home and everyone's awake, am I going to hide away and be creative and write, or am I going to play with the kids?
Now, let me tell you about controlling your life and that situation specifically. Because
would you say though, like that it's like, what do you think of and this sounds insulting, but it's not. I'm saying it objectively.
Say it, Chen.
What do you think about like a marriage counselor that's not even married? Like, don't you look at that like, come on? Or like someone giving parental advice that's not even a parent.
I think they can do it. I think they could do it.
It's
like
crazy.
I'll give you one piece of parental advice. Like I was watching this video that okay, how about this? Someone who I was watching this clip of Kim Kardashian and Kanye, and Kim was talking about how her son is her favorite child. And Kanye was like, yeah, you should not do favorites like that with the kids. And I was like, what is wrong with this woman? Does she not know like that she's going to be like psychologically ruining her kids if she does that, especially in front of them? I have sense enough to know that. So obviously I think I can give advice. I think anybody can give advice. I mean, there's things that we all know, so we can all give advice. But let me tell you this, because I'm about to give you advice, not about the marriage side. I brought your bachelor life up to bring advice about your bachelor life. Because right now you'll say you're trapped you're trapped by the family of not being able to work certain hours, not be able to go certain lengths of time without getting paid, right? Mm-hmm. And those things have to be in your life because of the family. And you'll think that is what is holding you down. But you held yourself down because you were a bachelor. You had all the time in the world to be getting up at this moment, at that moment. Chet, you had all the time in the world to create 100 albums of music. You had all the time in the world to create 100 videos for a channel back when H3 was a big thing, back in 2006 when YouTube was still young and everything. And guess what? You didn't do it. You chose to go get the family instead.
Well, I'm not complaining.
No, but you do complain and you're like, well, I mean, like, I don't know what to do because the kids and like, I can't get up at this time and like, you know, it's hard. Me. No, you bring it up a lot. You bring that up a lot about the kids and the wife and like, well, I mean, if I was a bachelor, I think
the only reason that happens is because you guys are always flexing about your lifestyle. And like, it makes me feel like I don't work enough. So then I'm like, well, I'm trying to be a good dad. I could be like John Lennon. And just create all day and then be known as a horrible father.
Let the Squid Squad know I never told you to do that stuff. Right? I'm a 9 to 5 guy, right?
I don't know. I mean, when we actually talk about it, it seems like that. But then when we look at what we have to do, it really doesn't fall within 8 hours a day.
It does.
But like when I'm at home doing what I do, I know it doesn't take 8 hours. But then you're like, no, I could do it in 20 minutes. And I'm like,
Chen,
you want to try to make the Connor video from scratch?
Do you realize that if the Connor video takes a month, it's going to take a month? When have I ever said I need the script by Friday?
I don't.
Call you. Hold on. Let's let the people know how exactly we do business. Because I'll call you and say, hey, Chen, when do you think the script will be done? And you'll say, I don't know. It'll be done Wednesday. I'll be like, okay, sounds good. I'll expect it Wednesday. Then Wednesday comes and I'll be like, Chen, when are we going to have the script? And you'll say, you know what? I didn't finish it. I'll have it done Friday. I'll say, okay, cool. As long as I know Friday, then we're good. I'm not saying it has to be done by tomorrow and stuff. I let you do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm about the family stuff. I'm about 9 to 5. You can stop it. We've never said that you have to stay as late here as us.
I mean, there's so many things that go into play with it. Just like never knowing what clients are going to be like. And then me feeling like if I'm only doing creative and I'm not helping with client stuff, I need to try to help pick up the slack as much as I can. Try to get the videos to do good so
how about this?
Money can come in.
You say, so do you think it's hard for your wife to be able to leave her job and then do something else?
Well, she makes a lot of money. So
okay. But it's not impossible, right? she could go get something else and then.
Well, it's either we're gonna live monotonous lives that we're not thrilled with
for a year,
and then we'll,
in order to do something
that's
well.
Assuming in your hypothetical
what you're
world,
doing here,
we got hired in a year.
But that's what you're doing with Vodo. You're living a monotonous life.
No, I'm saying I either have to be okay with that and then just not spoil them and make them be
now,
brats,
how about
but
this?
let the kids live well, or go to an apartment, take their dog away, not let them have their own room, do a bunch of stuff, and then they're suffering because
jobs. No, but what I'm saying is, don't act like it's not realistic and it's not something that she can do. She can do it if she wants, and if you guys needed to do it, she would. I don't like people acting like.
Well, she's applied to several jobs over the years, and she's very good at what she does, and she hasn't got hired. So
I mean,
that's like me telling you, oh, you want to be a rapper? Well, get in the studio and someone will pick you up. That's scary advice to give to someone. It might not work out. Like a label will sign you.
I mean, nothing may work out. She may be fired from her job at any moment. Like, don't act like there's one safe way to do things. But yeah, like if someone wanted to be a rapper, I would say, yeah, get in the booth. And I would not say get a contract with anybody.
So do you say that you're like a 100% follow your dreams person and like not be responsible to like your bills and your obligations?
No, I'm a only be responsible person. Who's the one doing all the client work here? You're a only follow your dreams person, right? Like, don't care about like.
I think I used to be. Now I don't even want to do creative anymore. I just want to do client work. I just want to make sure I can pay the bills.
But what I'm saying is, you pick maybe the worst job in order to be a providing person. Obviously, we pay you, but you know that the checks are less. I mean, we haven't missed any payments, obviously, so that's good. But the checks are less secure than maybe something else. So you already picked the crazy one. You realize that, right? That you're like the dream chasing crazy, and I'm like the practical person that's only giving people real advice.
Yeah. I was just trying to work on Connor today.
What do you think about that, Chet?
Would you say this? And I want to know the truth from the 6 people watching right now. Would you be able to objectively say this?
Yes.
We could be talking about occupations, types of vehicles, food. Would you say that I think there's like a dynamic of the conversation where whatever I pose, I'm inherently wrong and you have a better idea.
Well,
like I could tell you this car is good and you'll be like, no, it's not. Here's why.
We love the same car.
It's like, what? How does this always go that way?
Well, check this out, Chet. I do like to dig into people's ideas and like see what they really think. That I love to do. I do love to ask you a lot of questions. Like, do you really hate your phone that much? If you do, why don't you get rid of it? Because you can. Realistically, you can.
I don't want it to sound like biting or insulting or anything, but I think it's easy for a bachelor to say that. Because if I were a bachelor, I could move anywhere at any moment. I could get rid of my phone. I could change my phone number. When you have a lot of grounded things that you can't just change on a whim like that, it's not that easy. Like if I got rid of my phone, then like all the times my kids' school okay, we're talking about smartphones now. Then it's like, okay, it becomes convenient where like, if I lose it now, I have to learn how to read a map.
My interpretation is, I think we love the convenience so much that it overpowers everything else.
Yeah, because I'm not someone like if I'm at home and I see my wife on her phone and I know it's like social media, I won't say anything, but I'll be annoyed. And I'm thinking, are you 12? Like, we have kids over here. Why are you on this thing? Like, this is what you do when they're asleep, maybe. Like, we have adult things to do right now.
Wait, when your wife is home?
Yeah, like if we're both home and the kids are like right here, and I'm like moving a laundry basket or
Well,
something.
she has been at work all day.
On Instagram. I'm like, ugh, and I'll try not to say anything, but other times I'll be like, you want to do that when he's in the bath or something?
Well, you know that the wife has been at the office for like the full work day.
It's probably easy for me to feel that way because the way that we work, it's like I work
We're on
all
social
day
media on all
throughout
the
the day.
And we have to look at memes for work.
Well, I mean, aside from that, and I've grown to like hate social media because of that, because it feels like work now. But the way we work, it's like our work's throughout the day. It's scattered. Maybe we'll take an hour or whatever break here because we have an appointment or we have to do whatever, and then we work again in the evening. So for me, it's like,
do you hate social media and never want to have anything to do with it?
I hate social media. I wish it didn't exist. I utilize it. I take advantage of it.
Oh, so you actually like it for work?
It's just like I feel like we're playing mind games right here. Like I genuinely don't like it. But if it promotes like my occupation, what the heck? I'll take advantage of it. But I never get on like, I want to see how someone's doing. Once upon a time, well, even when I like lived on Facebook, I was just doing it because in between there I was putting songs out and I wanted to boost engagement. I never wanted a real interaction.
You never wanted real interaction with real people?
No.
Like, and here's the thing, and okay, here's where my side comes in, and I'm like, why is Vincent lying to me? Because I know how much you enjoyed. You told me how much you love. Like, we had discussions of how much you love interacting with the Vodo fans. Like, and I called you and I was like, oh my gosh, like that comment that you replied to them was brilliant. And you were like, my God, you don't have no idea. I wish I could just reply to the comments all day. That's so fun. Like, I get creative.
So like,
and
even
it's
with
like,
the Squid Squad, if I do a stream, if I go to Save Mart tonight and I do a stream, I'll have fun doing that.
Yeah.
I'll enjoy the back and forth in the comment sections of MMA. But like, and for MMA, that's kind of like, it feels good. It's like an acknowledgement of doing good work. For Video Squid, it's like, these are some friends, kind of. But it's weird in real life. It's like people that actually were my friends that I knew face to face. I don't want to interact with them at all. I don't know why. Like, they're people that I could think are great people. We had the best times. Nothing bad ever happened. But it's like, what am I going to say to you? So it's like, it's awkward. We haven't seen each other in 8 years. So I don't care for those kind of interactions. It's like, that had its time. I knew you in high school or whatever. It's kind of over now. But when it's Vodo, then that feels good because you feel like your work is being noticed. So
that's what you like about kind of the interaction with Vodo.
Yeah, like social media interaction, I don't care for. I liked work being acknowledged as good. Squid Squad, I don't even know how to explain that. Then it's just like a little high when you talk to these people and you guys click and it's fun.
Yeah, because that's why I get confused. Because if you hate social media so much, you're on IG doing live streams, you're on YouTube doing live streams, interacting with the fans, you care about what they say.
It's weird because that DM thing a couple.
Because I think you go through waves in life. Because there was a point 6 months ago, if I would have brought Video Squid to you, you would have been like, psh, done with that. Like, I'm never doing that channel again. Like, maybe once in a while you upload something at night, like once every 3 months.
I think I get stuck between like what like. There was a point not very long ago where I was playing Fallout like 10 hours a day. I can't even remember the last time I touched it now. It was like well before Christmas at least. But before that, daily. I was obsessed with it. And it doesn't mean I don't like it anymore.
During Vodo work hours?
No, I would stay up all night. But I wish I could. That's something I wish I could do. But then it's like I have to balance that with stuff I have to do to be responsible and have an income. So that's why I go through waves like Video Squid. I enjoy doing Video Squid more than MMA, way more. Even when I was doing the reactions, because that was way more me. It was way more easy. MMA, it's like now I have to be this other person and be funny, even if it wasn't Jesse, even if it was just like sketches. You have to get
even though I told you to be Vincent on Voto, well, you said you didn't want to be yourself. You know, I've been pushing for that.
Yeah, and then lately it even did become that, like, yeah, let's do whatever. Let's do Kidnapped in Plain Sight or whatever we're going to do, and I'll just be whoever. But...
And you know why I push you sometimes? Because sometimes I get conflicting things from you. By the way, I'm okay with people getting conflicting things, but I want to know what is going on right now. Because I'll hear like, hey, we should do the stream, and it's a money thing. And then I hear, do you think you could do something good if you don't love it? And you see how that's kind of conflicting?
Because, I mean, maybe it's a handicap. Like, it's very hard for me to do something well if I don't believe in what I'm doing and I don't like it. And some people will be like, well, that's stupid. Get over it. You just do your best job. Not everyone likes what they do. But I think when you're doing stuff that's considered artistic, there's no way around that. It's not like fixing a pipe, a very black and white thing.
Well, that's why I brought up The Godfather, because that's very artistic. And that's high art.
I mean, if I'm not feeling great, it's easier for me to be Jesse than to do this.
Really?
Because I'm acting when I'm doing that. So people being The Godfather, they're not being themselves. So
it's easy to make art if you're not feeling good.
It's easier to be an actor than to try to...
But what about Francis Ford Coppola hated it? He was director, not actor.
Well, maybe it could have been way better if he was in a good mood. Or, we didn't have to see him on camera.
I think The Godfather could have been better.
Well, because I'm just thinking my own experience. Like, if I'm not in a very good mood that day and I'm Jesse, no one's going to know because I'm being Jesse. But when we do these and I'm not feeling great, I'm sure you can tell. And the tone is a lot different. And it's a lot weirder. So it's just not as easy to mask. So when we're talking about, like, what should we even do? And then I'm thinking of, well, what if we'd go a certain route? Where it's
By the way, because we were trying to decide what route to go with this live stream. And there's many different routes we can go. We can do a song a day. We could do trending stuff. What's the other route, Chen? Is that it?
I thought it would be cool to, like, our niche thing be like every day we just do a video on, like, whatever the national thing is. Like, today's National Burrito Day. And then it's just like a burrito episode. We eat burritos. We talk about burritos. Or, yeah, it is just trending things. Or it's music. Or
is every day a national day of something?
I think every day is.
I think you might not like that. No, I don't think so.
I'm Pablo's bored.
Chen, would you rather do National Day or make a song every day? Every episode, you know what? I think we're gonna decide on this podcast.
It depends. We saw.
What about when?
When I was doing my research.
Yeah. And
I was looking at the days. That's the only reason I didn't bring it up to you. Because I was like, what's gonna happen when it's like, what are we gonna do?
You know what we're gonna do.
So I was looking at all of them and I was like, are we gonna skip some or what?
So make a song a week.
So it seemed like everybody was saying yesterday that was their favorite one, and it was like, well, it seems obvious. We made a song yesterday, but then it's like, how long would it take for that to get old real quick? Making a song every single day. Plus, if I'm sure they want us to do well, they want us to succeed, so they would want us to bring new people in. New people aren't going to come in if our title's just writing a new song every day. So it's like, well, then we have to tackle trending things. Or maybe we have a show with segments and we have trending things in the title, but then we also make music during a segment. Make a song about the National Day. Best of both options.
I think we're gonna cut out the National Day, right? Or is it something where it's like every week we pick our favorite national thing of that week, and then we do it that day?
So we just do one video a week?
No, I'm just saying that day we do a national thing. We do a song a week. Maybe it's every Friday we do the song. What do you think?
Kimmy says, yeah, that would get old.
Wait, what'll get old?
I knew it would get old.
The national thing?
I think doing songs every day. Yeah, they're saying like once a month. Yeah. Maybe we should just stream once a month.
Once a month? Okay. We could be the once a month stream. Let me put up this picture of Dean Winchester for Buy Horses. Chen, what do you think about this man's appearance? Handsome?
Lots of makeup.
Oh.
Definitely on my screen.
I know someone who wears lots of makeup. Should I tell the Squid Squad who it is?
Go ahead. I remember when we were in high school when I did the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah, yeah.
They put a bunch of makeup on.
Oh,
me.
you guys wore like
so
the theater
mad.
makeup?
Yeah. I told the director I didn't know what was happening. Then they came out with it and they asked me to sit down. I was like, "What are you doing?" And they told me, I was like, "No way, you're not putting makeup on me." And then they were saying like how this had to happen. It was just there was no way around it.
Yeah. Why did it?
I was really
it was like
bothered.
for the lights or what? So they like powder you and stuff.
They did it all, and then when they left, I was like that and took it all off.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why those pictures look so bad of you.
I was not for that back then.
Did they trim the eyebrows and everything? And
Man.
Okay, what about this, Chen? What if your wife does this? What if one day your wife starts a YouTube prank show? She grooms your eyebrows and you wake up. And, what do you do?
She actually does it?
She actually does it, yeah. It's all cut, and when you wake up, it's just trimmed.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I would, when she's asleep, I would completely shave off her eyebrows.
Okay, I'm hoping it happens now. That's pretty good. I like it when you see people without the eyebrows. It's like it looks so weird. What about if they curled your eyelashes? Would you be okay with that on the set?
It all depends. Like, how much are they paying you? If it's like a high school
$200
play,
bucks.
no.
$200
Nah.
to act for an hour.
Nah.
And
I mean, I had that paying gig where they wanted to groom my eyebrows, and I was already leaving. I was already getting my jacket and stuff. They're like, "Okay, fine."
When was that?
It was Byron.
Oh, it was Byron?
It was his shoot.
Wow.
It was with Jane was in the room.
Jane was there?
Yeah, she probably doesn't remember. It was like before you even started working at Clear Channel.
Yeah,
well,
like she was like, "Who does this guy think he is?" Oh my god.
It was for Kaplan.
Oh, wow. And then wait, Kaplan. Did we do?
They did like a series of them.
Oh, Bradman. Oh, okay, that's a different college. Chant, tell us about the song you're writing. Can I guess what it's called?
I don't. Yes.
A Part of Me. Is that what it's called?
No.
Does it have to do with you?
I didn't title it yet.
Oh, okay. Can I title it?
It doesn't have a title.
Put A Part of Me hates you more than you could ever hate yourself.
Okay, so here's what I was doing.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
This is a marriage question.
Yes.
Do you think it's possible for you to hate your wife more than she hates herself?
Yeah.
So do you think it's possible for your wife to hate you more than...
There's like I think because I'm so critical, and I'm not bragging about it because it feels and sounds like a negative thing. There's no way to look at it positively, I don't think. But I feel like there's like this hyper awareness that I have where I get, like, I could be in a room with someone and I would get like really annoyed at like 19 things they would do. And you could be in that room with someone and you'd be like, no, they're fine.
I notice them too, but I don't care about them.
Well, they drive me crazy. So there will be things about her
well,
that might drive me crazy.
Like,
be like,
for me, that's like other people having control of me. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I would never be like, like as someone that tries to impose anything on you. but I would just want to get out of there. And I would never let the person know it bothers me. I wouldn't want to be that kind of person.
Well,
I just
you usually are that kind. Well, you usually because you can't hide your reactions to things. Usually, the person knows.
Imagine if I didn't, how much more would come out.
Well, you try
I wouldn't be able to be around anybody.
But people are when you do your little things, people.
I feel like I would be hated by everybody if more of it seeped out.
Well, I think that's how everybody is. We all.
Well, then maybe that's good. Maybe I'm not that horrible then.
No, you're a regular person.
Yeah, I just feel like I tend to notice things about myself even and about others that I find fault with that other people might not and might not care about. It might be like, oh, well, that's fine. They're flawed. They're people like me.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
that's true. There was this show. I forget what the show is called. What is that British show that you guys used to watch? That space one? No. So there was this show, and I forget what the show is. And in one of the episodes, some guy has to go up in front of someone who's going to judge him. Like, imagine like the final judgment, right?
Oh, that's Red Dwarf.
Okay, Red Dwarf. Someone is coming in front of the final judgment. Mm-hmm. And you're thinking like, and then you see the person who's going to judge them, right, on the throne. And then they're like walking up, and it's like, do they know all of like my thoughts? Do they know like everything that's dark within me? Because like we all have like a darkness inside of us, right? And so we think like, well, is someone gonna judge me like as harsh, like as they should? But then it turns out that the person sitting on the throne is them judging themselves, like it's just another version of them, like. And now it's them judging them, like imagine like you're getting into heaven and you're like, well, am I good enough to get in? And it's actually Vincent right there at the door, and it's like, well, I know everything about you because I am you, so let's see how you.
And he's like not on your side.
Stack up. No, he's completely objective. But when it comes to the bad things, he knows because he's Vincent. Is that scary?
Yes. Well, that's kind of like God, wouldn't it be?
Well, it would be. No, but like even when you think about God, like you think, oh, God knows everything. But when you think about it as yourself, you're like, oh, well, this person would know just as much as God. But oh man, it's me. Yeah. Like it makes it scarier. Like, oh, you know everything. I thought that was a really cool part of the show. Something that stuck with me.
So that happened throughout the show?
No. I just kind of randomly saw. If there's any Red Dwarf fans, let me know. It's a random show. I don't even know if it's on TV.
Yeah, there was like this Terminator thing that was after everybody, but like
Carlos liked that show, by the way.
Or something, and it basically went through like a trial process with everybody.
Chen.
Oh well, you guys have never seen the show that.
Carl. Chen, what are we doing now?
I don't know.
I don't even know how long we've done it. You think we've gone too long? Huh? Can we finish your song in 7 minutes?
We don't need to do it.
All right. Should we talk about something trending?
Somebody's saying they should send anonymous questions and we could give advice, bachelor advice and family man advice.
I like that. Chet, can someone who's unmarried give marriage advice?
I was just gonna say Alex will give both of them, and I'll just sit here quiet.
I think I could, because I think unmarried people can give advice to married couples.
I would think an unmarried guy would say that.
Well, Jesus was unmarried, and he gave people marriage advice.
You heard it here. Alex is like Jesus.
No, but what I'm saying is no. But you said someone who's unmarried can do it, and I mean, just to let you know, champ. Just to let you know. What are you playing? Is that from your song or not?
This is that other one that we have recorded. I'm just trying to riff.
Oh, what is that one called?
Well, Close to You,
Close
which is dumb because I think that's the name of that Carpenter song. Why do birds suddenly appear Every time
You're
you are
right.
near. Yeah, I have to change it.
Well, let's hope this is not Sony.
It probably is.
UMG?
Yeah, they're Sony, I think. I think they're a branch of.
Oh, yeah, Sony ATV Publishing. ATV? That sounds like something I know about. Actually, what does the Squid Squad want the show to be? Do you guys want
Harry reactions.
songs every day? Do you guys want Harry reactions every day?
That's why I was thinking it's like it almost has to be like we just completely reinvent, and then the Squid Squad is just there because maybe we're already a group and they just like being here, because we can't just be a Harry stream.
Yeah, we'll get taken down every episode if we're a Harry stream.
So it's like I think we just have to at some point go beyond what Video Squid has already kind of been established to be, and just completely reinvent. And hopefully the Squid Squad sticks around. Because if we just do what's already been established here, we'll just get blocked every video. It was music reactions.
Trending, so we can do trending stuff. Google trending. We can do... Oh, we can create every day. So whether that's we make a song, we do arts and crafts, that... we could do old school. Oh, you know what? Oh, well, that'll be later. Later, we could do those, talk about storylines. Let's give them a story right now.
Oh, story time?
Let's give them a story time, a real quick one. What's a fast story that we know? Where's like a time that we both got in trouble somewhere? Is there any time like that? Because usually it's you have a crazy story, and like I know a little bit of it, or we worked there, then I'll have a crazy one. You know what is really crazy? Okay, you know, I'm gonna say a name. Should I say a name, even though it's just the first name?
Was she pregnant?
It's a man.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say someone else.
Michael, the ex from my other friend.
Oh, yes.
Do you know that you know that town that you live in currently?
Mm-hmm.
I told you about how he derailed the train out there, right? Okay, yeah.
I can't believe that.
I can't believe it either. I don't know how someone could do it.
That, man. I can't remember if I already knew this. Did anybody die or something?
Nobody died. I think it was just carrying a bunch of stuff, and the person might have got injured. But yeah, we know somebody who like derailed a train and caused it to just fall off the track, and a whole bunch of the cars just collapsed off of it. Just fell off.
And was the person that derailed it there to be able to see that happen?
No.
How did they find out? Like on the news or something?
I think so, yeah. I can't believe it. And then now that person is a police officer. Oh my gosh.
Monday's reactions, Tuesday's trending topic, Wednesday's create a song, etc.
The only thing about reactions is that we're not sure if we can do them because we'll be taken down.
We'd have to like listen to it with headphones.
Yeah. So we're thinking about it. Chan, I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Just like talk about it, like not actually play it.
Like bring up an artist and then what songs you think are good or examples of good.
I think here we have like a really
Because they all seem to want new music.
it's pretty bad because we have like a really ground level kind of problem because it might seem strange because of what we're doing, but I'm not like a big talker, like someone that can really expound on something for long periods of time. Alex is. So like, let's say I really like a new song or like some new music. I would just be like, it sounds good. But I wouldn't be like, I'm not the kind of person that could like sit there passionately and talk about it for 10 minutes.
Well, that's why you just have to have like 5 points of why you like it.
Yeah. I always kind of bounce off whatever Alex is saying, but yeah, I could try to do that. Like if I really write it out beforehand.
That's what I do, but I usually stick with 3 because it's easy and short list.
Oh, okay.
It's like, oh, why do you like this song? Vocals, drums.
And then you have like more than one song, and they each have like 3 things.
Yeah. So easy.
I think I got so used to scripting stuff, the most ridiculous stuff, that when it comes to just normal, everyday conversation, it's like I don't even know how to do that anymore. Just try to turn like everything into a joke.
Well, Chant, you just got to do one of your regular late night streams. What do you do then? It's called rambling. I mean, a rambling man. I'm a rambling man. Should we react to some Steve Martin?
Probably get taken down. I think he's with Sony now.
Who's watching? We got 6 people watching.
5 of them are in this room.
Your old music that you've never heard of. Yeah, it doesn't have to be Harry off the top. Cool with using headphones just like what you do now. All right. So we're undecided right now, but we don't have to decide.
Or if we were going to devote like an hour to the channel every day, it doesn't have to be a stream. We could do a short video and upload it.
What do you mean?
Like an actual produced, like, you know how I used to do reactions? We actually do a reaction where we just sit there and react and we cut it up so we wouldn't have copyright problems, even though we probably still would, because they always have them anyway. They always still pick it up. But it's like if streaming just isn't going to work or isn't going to really make sense in the long run, then maybe replace the time we would do streaming anyway with just an actual produced video.
You'll chop it up?
Well, it would be so short. I don't think it would have to be. Like we would shoot, like what I used to do, like shoot like a 9-10 minute video or something, cut it, release it. You want to close out with something heartwarming Sarah submitted? The greatest dancer, Andrew, and watch the first one.
Let's plug it in and play. Let's play some Carpenters. Who cares about Sony? Oh, I went on the ledge there. I was about to do something very wild. All right, let's try this. 4.6 million views. Wait, let's talk about real quick about PewDiePie and how come he's not on trending right now. You know his music video has 46 million views now?
Well, I mean, people always talk about it. The trending page, you'll find videos that have like 40,000 views. It doesn't make any sense.
Let me ask you this. Is it possible and is it time for another company to come in and usurp YouTube? Imagine a video site that puts the videos with the most views on trending.
I told you, a few days ago, I'm waiting for that to happen. Like YouTube just became like the video Twitter.
We should put a business plan together and then just put it on YouTube.
Put it on YouTube?
You thought I was going to say we call Mr. J. Brazzle.
I was going to say, are we going to add him again and see what happens?
No, I'm saying I think we put it together and then just put it on YouTube.
What do you mean? Like,
I'll say, hey guys, here's what needs to happen. Another company has to come in that's not going to demonetize creators, that's going to have good ad revenue for everybody, and that's going to be promoting actual things that the people like, not what big corporations like. And I think maybe people will go. I don't know, but I think
you mean you should make this website and then put a video?
No,
about
not the
it
website.
on
No. I'm saying we make the video saying that should happen.
Oh,
because here's an interesting thing: Twitch exists and Twitch is big, and YouTube was already big for gamers before Twitch came around. And Twitch just decided, hey, we're gonna be a place where people could stream video games, and now it's all huge.
So why didn't Vimeo do it? It just wasn't the right time.
Why didn't YouTube do it?
No, why didn't Vimeo? You know how Twitch is the one for games?
Yeah.
How come video just being let's just make like putting Fallout on Vimeo? How come Vimeo couldn't
Well,
do as good
Vimeo-
as Twitch for just video? Was it just not the right time? YouTube was still peaking right
Oh,
there.
for just video?
Yeah,
I thought that Vimeo came after YouTube.
yeah, but like how Twitch came after YouTube and is now doing good. How come Vimeo didn't come in
how
and
come
do
Vimeo,
good?
Vimeo doesn't do the same thing as YouTube?
Mm.
Vimeo is for like professional creators, and it's mostly putting out like finished work. There's client work. It's kind of like the LinkedIn for video, where people go and like see demo like cinematography reels, cool animations. You can find a lot of cool stuff, but it's not. You don't have the vlogs. You don't have the personalities that YouTube does, and upload limits and all
annoying. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, Bye. That's nice to hear. I didn't know anyone would mind at all.
What do they say?
They're saying if we want to do actual uploads, that's cool, but don't take the live streams away.
Wow. All right, we're gonna react to inspiring dancer Andrew leaves Cheryl in. Wait, is this what they wanted?
Yeah.
Hold up. Or did they want this? This or this top one?
They said great. Look up the greatest dancer Andrew. Yeah, watch the first one.
Okay. 4.6 milli. Wait, I think our audio is off.
Hello.
Yes.
What's your name?
Andy.
Would you like to take a seat? Thank you.
Well, Mum. It's showtime. It's all about me now, Mum.
I like those shoes.
Put dancing feet on. Don't start doing tap dancing. Don't you change your routine.
Mum, I'm not Mum.
Like flamenco.
Oh. It sure says self-expression.
I wonder if that's like merch. It kind of feels like it would be.
Should we do that shirt that just says merch?
Hasn't someone done that?
No.
Oh, that would be cool. I thought someone did that.
I brought that idea up a while ago, but
Maybe that's why it's in my head.
I've never seen it.
Mr. Schuster.
I'm Andrew's mum. Andrew started showing interest in dance when he was about 11. He really got into Strictly Come Dancing. He used to reenact all the dances in our living room.
Oh, we should probably keep pausing this.
Oh,
So we
this
don't
is
get
a
blocked worldwide.
shoot.
This
BBC.
is one of those shows that messes us up.
Okay, hold on, guys. We're going to fast forward to the actual dancing bit.
This is probably one of those ones where it's like the best part's the bio.
Dang it. Oh, really? Like, but you gotta learn about his heartwarming story.
Darn it.
Chen, do you understand his story, or do you need more?
I mean,
Say
I
what needs
can-
to be said.
I feel like I know what's. I know his bio.
But a boy.
I'd like to see it.
Alex boy.
Like Billy Elliot.
Beyond proud.
That would
Guys.
be messed up if he starts dancing. They're like,
It's
dang.
great and all, but not the best.
That happens so much.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh, that was cool. She was trying to remind him.
Oh, so the freestyle dance.
Is he on video? How come he's not actually right there?
Unless.
That's weird.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you thought he was gonna come out like from behind it?
He does come out. I think.
Ah.
Chant.
You know what's even worse? The show and then that song's probably Sony.
Ah.
What?
Chant, you usually hate dancing. Are you loving this?
I mean, it's cool because of what it is. That's the only reason. Like, if it was just some dude from like Encino and he was just like
That
wearing a
50-year-old
flat
guy
cap and-
who was.
Yeah, that's just like, eh. Oh, he didn't know there. Oh, did he not know where he was?
Oh,
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay. That's amazing.
Wow.
That I've never seen anything like that. Wait, or is this how this show is?
Oh, I have no idea. Dang, yeah, I feel like we missed a lot by not seeing the bio. He's probably like, yeah, I'm going to get to go and dance in this nice studio today.
Like, they told me that I can dance alone.
Wow.
And no one's going to put it on YouTube. So I'm just going to let it all out. Imagine he started taking off his clothes. All right, here we go.
Just like, keep going.
I'm not sure how long to let it go. I'm scared of like the amount of. I'm scared of.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna lose a show, this is the one to lose anyway.
This is the one, guys. Here we go. All right.
He didn't seem as shocked as I thought he would be. So did he know? Is he just handling it very well?
Well, he looks shocked to me.
I feel like I would have been more shocked than him. He's
I
handling
think
it.
maybe maybe the mother was like, "Yo, if you want to get on this show, you gotta audition here." And then he was
so
like,
it's not the craziest.
So it's not a giant leap forward. It was kind of like in his mind, anyways. Oh! Can you do the splits, Chet?
Not anymore.
You know what? The Squid Squad probably can't hear this.
Oh.
Let me bump it up so they can hear the Sony soundtrack. Chat, I just got an email or a text from Miguel. Looks like that motor trend check came in.
Jeez.
Now he's reacting how you thought, huh?
What a professional.
I
He
know,
waits till
yeah.
afterward.
Wait till the end. Wait, so who is that other kid? His brother? Or
I
what?
don't know. He's not with the mom, so I don't know.
Oh my goodness, that was unbelievable. I just feel really moved by the whole thing. Like, that was amazing, and to watch you and see your excitement, see how much you thrive.
Damn, she's really crying. Oh my gosh. Are we monsters because we haven't cried yet?
You know what I wonder when I see stuff like that, and I see like the lady crying like that, I think, is it better to cry like that or not to cry? Because it's like, does he want that?
Probably.
You think so?
I'm not like, pick any song you've ever written and you played it and someone was like
no,
crying.
but I mean because of his situation.
He probably wants it.
Like, let's say someone
Like
is in a wheelchair.
But
Have
that's why I'm saying, like, he
You've
probably wants to move them in that way.
But that's not why she's moved. She's as moved as she is because of a situation.
No, but that's
sometimes you'll try to help someone. They'll be, "Don't help me! I don't need your help." It's like, whoa.
No, but what I mean is, like, he might be in that he might be in his situation and be like, "Look, I'm still gonna try and do like whatever I want, like the dancing thing. If that's what I want to do, then I'm gonna go after. And you know what? People are gonna like that." And
well, that's good then. If it stays like a pure thing, especially from his perspective, because it would just be kind of messed up if he felt like they were only doing that because of that, like patronizing him.
yeah.
But if it felt genuine and it really was, then that's good.
Unless she is like, "That's the most amazing dancing I've ever seen in my life."
Yeah, because imagine if you went and you danced exactly how he did, she would be like, "Get out of here." So and that sounds messed up, but it's like I'm on his side. I don't feel like I wouldn't want him to be patronized.
Or should he be encouraged like that? Because then it's like, that's the only way you get to the next step anyways.
I think like all that matters is his perspective. As long as he takes it as pure and good and sincere, cool. I just if he were to see people like overdoing it, then it would be like, why are you being?
And then he'll be like, and now here's my friend. He's gonna do the exact same routine. You guys watch him. I'll sit down over here.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, it's like that old guy that was dancing. When I was telling you, like, doesn't he feel kind of lame that people are treating him like he's 150?
I
He's
know,
like 49
Yeah.
or whatever.
From an audience is such a special moment. You should be really proud of yourself. You clearly need to be doing this more because it does something for your soul. You're in your element.
I mean, this is the kind of thing that women die for. They're like, oh my God, but because they're watching him. He's so cute, and oh my God, they love that stuff.
Well, yeah, more than like, I guess they'll try to act like they don't like the macho guy that would come on or whatever, but they do as well.
No, but in a different way. I mean,
but
like they like the cuteness of the whole thing. Like it's a pure thing, like the purity of the whole act.
Oh,
there's just making you cry.
Yeah. Yes.
You did it, buddy. That was absolutely incredible. But I just have to say, I think you're gonna inspire a lot of people with that.
Even the girl behind him is crying. Did you see that?
No.
Okay, watch this.
I think
This one.
So Sarah is saying that she worked with kids with Down syndrome, and they would actually, like, in that situation, love things like that. And
Oh,
it would
really?
really make them feel good.
Yeah.
So that's,
see?
I mean, like, I remember when we were on the.
That's
on
the way I
MMA.
see it, but just like as a form of encouragement, like to boom, 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 keep
Yeah,
them going.
especially like what the lady said right now. Like when you think about it from that perspective too, like the kid they kept showing in the audience, how he could be like a big brother type, like paving the way, like an inspiration. Like there was that guy, I don't know if you saw him. He was doing a lot of stuff with Jackson Wink. He was a guy that has Down syndrome, and he actually got in the ring and he had a match with, what's that guy's name? That's very interesting. That's always saying weird stuff from Jackson Wink, the Mexican guy. Diego Sanchez. I think he had a fight with Diego Sanchez, and he beat Diego in the fight. And people were just like going crazy, and he loved it. And you could tell like it was like the highlight of his life. So as long as they always feel good about it, it's all good. I would just hate for them to be like, how come you guys seem to like it so much? Like, are you just doing this to make me feel good? Like that would be horrible.
really incredible. But I just have to say, I think you're gonna inspire a lot of people with that performance you just gave us today. So thank you so much for that gift.
He's a bit overwhelmed by you.
Rainice likes the split screen.
Rainice?
She said we're moving up.
You know what? I have a question about Rainice, but it's about the hamster and it's so explicit that I wonder if I should even ask it, champ.
Ooh. I mean,
Should I or
how
not?
long has it been, Rainice? Can he ask you something kind of dark?
Is too soon? Is it too soon?
Glee is his absolute favourite program. Apart from Strictly, obviously.
Oh, Andrew, you are amazing!
You like that? Because you
See,
thought
I
that sounded
hated that.
patronizing.
That sounded
but that's what he
so-
loves. Like
That's
he loves
good.
That.
That when I saw his reaction, good. But like
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
cringy to me. How
Yeah.
she reacted. Seeing him receive that reaction in a positive way.
yeah.
Okay, good then.
That's why I like the encouragement part is the most important part. It's not even too much like the delivery or like even what's being said, but them being encouraging is the big thing. Oh!
You're the total showman. Once the mirrors open, you were a whole different person. I was like, yes,
Andrew, how are you feeling?
fantastic. Oh.
I'm being tearful.
Mum, you must be so proud. I'm beyond proud. I really am beyond proud. He does, you're quite right. It just comes to life with dance, and it's his absolute passion.
What would you do, Chant? I took you to a studio and we were recording a song, and then the walls part and you're in front of like a big stage and Simon Cowell's there, what do? You just you finish the song? Everybody now.
I'd probably just laugh and keep going. I don't know what else you could do.
I'd run away. I'd just like run out and be like, peace.
Rainice says, ask away.
All right. Should we get into this?
Yeah.
Rainice, can you type out to us? I've been wondering about this. About the hamster. The one in the oven. I'm wondering, you said it exploded. You said, and if I remember correctly the way you wrote it, you heard a little shriek and then a pop, and then I guess your hamster was dead. But I'm wondering, when you opened the oven, what exactly did you see? That's the part that I'm wondering about. So if you could, you could type it. I won't even tell the people if it's too graphic, but I'm just wondering what you saw. That is it. That's my question.
Oh my gosh. You think they have one of those like self-cleaning ovens?
Oh no, she had to like, I see a piece of rib here, and then I see the liver on the ceiling of the oven. And my God. The brain. Oh my gosh, the brain's in my Thanksgiving dinner. And like, yeah.
Oh man.
And Chant, let's say you had a hamster. It got into the oven, it popped, and you're like, well, it's a little hot pocket now. Ugh. Do you eat it afterwards or what?
I couldn't even touch a hamster.
Wait, in real life?
I think it's like a mouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't even know if I'd be able to tell a difference by looking at them.
Well, one is like,
and when I say that, I mean because I categorize them the same. Like, I would look at it and treat it as the same type of creature.
You know what's weird is that big creatures are scared by small creatures.
All of them?
Because like, have you ever seen elephants react to like a mouse and stuff? It's like they hate it. So we're now waiting for Rainice.
Oh, she's getting ready for a big explanation. Do you see that? So Alex Kimmy, he asked a while back, a long time ago, Rainice had a hamster that died because it was in the oven and the oven was turned on, and she heard a screech and a loud pop. And Alex's question was, what did you see when you opened the door later on?
Oh, Rainice is ready to. Oh, Rainice, we're ready for it. She did set herself up. She's like, maybe I'm just desensitized to gore. But anyway, here goes. Oh, we're ready for it. Because I'm going to screenshot whatever your answer is so I can save it. Because I screenshotted when she wrote I heard a little shriek and then a pop. Oh my gosh. Like, I've never heard anything like that before. But I guess it happens. Like, imagine if you give your daughter a pet and then it explodes in the oven. Do your kids like dogs and stuff?
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that kids can like a dog, but the dog is the same size as the kid? How could they like it? That's like me liking a lion.
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
I guess it's just like what you're raised to believe and be comfortable with. Like if my kids were born and they were like 2, and one day I brought home a baby lion and be like, look, this is your pet. They'd be like, oh, cool. They weren't trained to realize that's dangerous yet.
That's how they do it in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, like to them that's normal. It's weird.
To them that's normal. You mean to the rich people over there, it's normal.
Do all the rich people over there own lions?
Well, you know, like if you look online, there's all these rich people who I don't know where they're from, but it's somewhere in the Middle East, and they're always having these like pet cheetahs, pet tigers, pet lions, and they just like walk in, and like some of the videos they'll have the tigers just walking, and like the guy sneaks up behind the tiger, and you see him sneaking up, and then he jumps on the tiger, and the tiger just goes like all laughing. It's like, what kind of relationship is this?
Have you seen the videos with that guy?
It's witchcraft at work. That's what it is.
I believe it.
Go ahead.
Have you seen the guy that's like the crocodile whisperer? He swims with the crocodile and he like pets him and kisses him on the mouth and everything.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like, why do you do that?
It makes me. It doesn't make you a little jealous though. Like I was like, I wish I could do that. It looks cool.
Not really.
Like just to be able to. I don't know.
I wish I could run as fast as a cheetah. That'd be amazing.
Wasn't there some animal that runs faster than a cheetah?
No.
Like a lemur or some kind of bird? I
How
thought
could
they
that be?
said.
Oh, birds. Yeah, birds are the
Which
fastest.
bird was it?
Falcon is pretty fast.
Oh no, there was a. I thought whatever bird it was, if it was a bird, that it was like on the feet.
Oh, on the feet? No.
That's for sure not true.
Cheetah is the fastest land animal.
So what's the fastest bird?
Let's see.
I thought it was something running, and I was like, what? Maybe it was a meme.
Here, Chet, are you ready?
Yes.
The peregrine falcon. The peregrine falcon can reach speeds of up to 240 miles per hour while diving. Chet, did your mind just blown? 240 miles per hour while diving. The golden eagle. The golden eagle's in second place, reaching 150 to 200 miles per hour
All slow.
in flight.
Raynice answered you.
Okay, Raynice, let's dig into this. So initially, my dad and I just stood there staring at each other. And my dad was like, did you just hear that? And I'm like, yes. So we just stand there for another 10 seconds before anyone reacts. And so my dad just calmly turns the oven off and puts his oven mitt on. And then he pauses and he's like, where Poe? Oh, wait, what? Where's Poe? My hamster's name. And I was like, oh no. Oh shoot. Okay, we're enjoying this. Okay, and then all right. Like we knew he had escaped, but I was like, nah, my hamster won't be in the freaking oven. Oh my gosh, this is good stuff, Rainey. Keep it going, please.
So was he named after Kung Fu Panda?
Was he named after Kung Fu Panda? Is that why you named your hamster Poe?
Sarah, we also had a German Shepherd, and it would always knock down my daughter and make her cry. So we gave him away.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean knock her down and make her
Like
cry?
he was too big. He would try to play with her. And,
not
like,
maliciously.
No. He would like try to go up, and he would like knock her down on her shoulders. Because she was like 2 or something, and we couldn't even go outside anymore. So we had to give him away. That's the one that's at my sister's now. So that was annoying. Have you seen the video of the guy that raised a lion cub in the 70s, eventually let him loose in Africa, then went back a couple years later and found him at a sanctuary?
Yes, and then
the lion ran up and hugged him?
The lion ran up and hugged him. I've seen that video. Yeah, you want to watch it?
Yeah. It sounds like an assassination.
Actually, have you seen those guys, the Bushmen, how they take meat from lions?
No.
Oh, that one's cool.
Take lions' food.
What?
All right, here we go. Chen, are you ready?
If you want to enter the iPad 9.7 Pro item with the animals with which...
Christian and the lion.
This is a true story. It's about a lion named Christian. Okay, there were 2 men who adopted the lion, Ace Burrick.
Let me get the Bushman one. Chen.
I always like that lady's voice.
This girl?
And John Rendell. And they bought the lion from Howard's department store. Who knows that they, who thought that.
Oh, there's more to the story.
You like that? What do you mean there's more to the story?
So my dad opens the oven and looks in, says nothing, and meanwhile...
I'm just standing there like, hello. And he says, so I found him. Wait, so he's like, so I found him. And my dumb butt is like, is he okay? Oh my gosh, Rainice. You were setting yourself up for a heartache right there. Is Poe okay?
Oh man, I wonder. Did she tell us how old she was?
I don't know.
I know.
Oh yeah, I'll put in a. Oh.
I should have done that while you were reading it.
He needs some milk.
The hamster needs some milk. All
She was
right.
like 16.
Are you ready, Chen, to see the moment that he and the guy got reunited?
Yes.
Okay, watch. Here it is. This person is now in the wild. That's the lion right there. He smiles at the lion, and guess what? Oh my gosh! Homeboy! It's you! It seems like just a big dog, huh?
Are those the two dudes that like they were like circus guys and one of them actually got mauled later on?
No. That's Siegfried and Roy.
Who are these guys?
Christian and his friend.
Oh. Hey.
Did you cry during that?
Inside.
See, if there was no like, okay, Rhaenys is back.
Just imagine like his friends came up and mauled him to death.
Oh,
Like,
I know.
we didn't know them.
The pack comes over. All right. So we're going back to Rhaenys' story. You want to do the sad music and then I'll. Back to Rhaenys' story, y'all. We ended when her dad says that he found a Poe, and she turns to him and says, "Is he okay?" Well, so he backs away to let Rhaenys look, and initially, it didn't look like anything. So I looked in the corner, and it kind of looked like, okay. Have you guys seen Alien? When they jump out your stomach?
Oh, that was the end?
That was the end, yeah. All right, we have seen Alien. Have you seen Alien, Chen?
No.
Well, we'll do it.
I've seen the meme where they show the lady laying on the bed and the thing comes out.
Here we go.
Oh, is that where it first ever happens in the movie?
Huh?
Is this the first instance of it?
Yeah, here we go. So that's what her hamster looked like in the oven.
Oh, no.
I think she means the guy had a big hole inside.
Or the hamster had a big hole.
Oh, yeah, because I was going to say, why would it just blow the fur off?
So this is what Rhaenys saw when she looked inside.
Jeez.
She saw an alien life form. Chen, are hamsters the actual aliens?
They're alien to the stove.
Check this out. This is how men steal food from lions.
So how do mere humans without fangs or claws
I think I've seen this.
Run a wildebeest get a meal around here? Rakita uses brains and teamwork.
Check this out. Here's where they take it. Here's where these guys are about to steal food from lions. You guys are about to see how it all happens. And according to Rakita, he says your whole body is tense. Your heart is pounding. So they're out there like eating an antelope or something. All right, you guys are about to see it.
1,500 lions. But if
3 guys against 15 lions. Chen,
Why are they doing that? Are they
you know
gonna try-
Kempo? You can. Would you be able to handle that?
I'd have to use a combination of judo and kempo.
Oh my gosh. Okay. They're. This is how they get food.
So these guys actually like live in the wilderness?
Oh, they live out there. They're bushmen.
If they act as one, they might just intimidate the lions and push them off their kill.
These guys are like, I'm not working minimum wage.
Yeah, they're
This is-
going all
this
the
is
way in
what
the
your
wilderness. Is
scenario
this what
is.
you want, Chet? Is this the wilderness life you want?
I mean, I could still like get what's it called? That app where people bring you food?
Uber food?
Something like that.
Look at what they do. Look at what they're
They
doing.
make their move. Self-confidence is everything.
That by that point they're like, I guess we're doing this.
This is the ultimate face-off. Suddenly, the lions back off.
What? That was easy. Why are they scared of them?
Rakita has just...
Chen, haven't you ever been told that in sales, that in life, in job interviews, relationships,
or what?
it's all confidence.
Rainice responded, remember that's how I told you I used to ditch like every day of high school junior year on because I'd walk straight out the front gates just like I had somewhere to be, all important. Yeah. No one's gonna stop you. It's when you're all like this, and you're jumping over the fence behind the baseball field because I used to do that. And then at one point I was like, pfft, and I'd walk by and I'd see like the assistant principal and I'd be like, yo, and they'd be like, oh, see you later. Like I must be going to the dentist or something.
See,
do that like every day.
It's the confidence. So you're in tune with this lifestyle here.
I get it now.
All right, here we go. Let's finish Rainice's piece. All right.
It starts with the so I could barely. You see that one?
Oh, Aisha is sad that I had to show the alien scene. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Continuing with Rainice's story. So, I could barely recognize him, but he was just there, and there was like this big gaping hole, guts hanging out, its head barely connected, and blood was speckled everywhere. Wow. Chet, are you enjoying this?
It's interesting.
That's morbid. And this is what happens if we get put in ovens. Poor Hammy.
It looked like he was in the microwave instead of an oven.
Dang.
Oh, Aisha said something nice. You probably pass out from the heat first. So maybe he didn't feel it.
Yes, I named him Poe after the panda because he was a panda hamster. Ooh, nice. Wow. Well, thank you very much for sharing. That we were kind of wondering what that was all about. And I know it's traumatic for you to relive that experience. Wait, how old were you when that happened, Rainice? We're still wondering. Iguana? Oh, yeah, our iguana died one time. What song is that, champ? I know that song.
I just made it up.
Oh.
Is that something? Oh, I messed up.
What song is that, folks? We know it. Isabella, hello, how are you doing? Hour 40?
We have been streaming a long time.
Okay.
Like, I'm just kind of in the moment, but when I think of it, like, we were talking about other stuff like a long time ago.
We started with Would You Rather, and now we're here. All right, guys.
And now everybody shows up.
Now, so
she's saying hello like 5 seconds ago.
Rainice was like about 11 or 12 when that happened.
Jeez.
Aisha says this was traumatic for me, and I wasn't even there. Oh,
well, thank you for being here, Isabella.
Oh my god!
You showed up for the best part of the podcast.
How do you want to play him out, champ?
Just some light strumming.
Okay, here we go, guys. Thank you for joining us, Isabella. We're nearing the end of the podcast now, but we appreciate the 10 people watching. We appreciate all the back and forth in the chat, all of the gory details from our past traumatic experiences. And guess what? We're going to figure out what this podcast is all going to be about and get back to you guys later. Maybe make some more songs with the Squid Squad. And then Vincent's going to make one of his own songs on the stream.
I've been writing some song and I'm having some trouble with the lyrics, so maybe we'll work on that in in the near future. We'll check it out. So, play out on the Squid Squad song? Okay. You want to play it on the,
Do you remember
the
it?
chorus?
Do you
I know the
remember
chorus.
Yeah, I know the chorus.
Oh,
yeah.
shoot. I think I forgot it.
Squid Squad. You forgot how to play it?
Does it go like this? Squid Squad.
Squid Squad. Hey!
Let's start a cult and live together
forever and ever.
Squid Squad.
Hey! Squid Squad. Everybody in the chat. Hey!
Let's start a cult and live together. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the stream. Possibly.
Possibly Vincent's going to be making a song on the stream tomorrow.
I might get some help with one of my songs. We'll see.
A little help from his friends.
Maybe closer to 11 tomorrow? Maybe?
You know what Beatles lyric I like? I never needed anybody's help in any way. I never needed anybody. For some reason, it's an interesting line.
But now these days, I find I'm not so self-assured.
Peace out, y'all.